O'Day, Osbourne, and Charles Johnson sitting at minus 158 for Johnson, plus 158 for Osbourne. Over under set at 1.5 rounds. Over minus 190, under plus 190 in the flyweight division. 3-2 in Osbourne's last 5, 4-1 for Charles Johnson. Fought pretty much a month ago. He's been pretty active here. So who do you like in this one? I mean, kind of a quick turnaround for him. I mean, didn't take much damage at all against Jimmy Flick, but kind of a quick turnaround. What do you think?
Yeah, I think it all comes down to this. This is the gambling part and the tricky part of this fight. Is it comes down to which O'Day Osbourne shows up to fight. We've seen O'Day look like a world beater. We've seen him. He's fast on the feet. He's good. He's a good mixed martial artist. He's got 5 knockouts, 4 submissions. He's won by decision a couple of times. We've also seen him look pretty bad and get the lights put out too. I mean, losing to Tyson Nam like that, where he was a pretty big favorite, I believe, in that fight. Maybe a 2-1 favorite against Tyson Nam, if I'm remembering that right.
Minus 360. That's what it's. So, yeah, that was
damn near 4-1. So, yeah, I don't know if Charles Johnson necessarily is going to come out there and shut the lights off, but being 5'9", fighting a smaller guy like O'Day, I think is going to be a huge advantage on the feet. Charles Johnson's long too. If he goes to the ground, he's always a submission threat. I mean, he's got 3 submission wins, it looks like. Never been submitted, never been knocked out. I understand why he's a favorite. I think this fight could be closer in the odds. But I do lean Charles Johnson here. Had a great last performance. Is going to have a few more aspects and qualities in his striking that you want in a guy fighting an O'Day Osbourne. That reach, kind of unorthodox, can hit you from with his hands down at his waist. Where with O'Day Osbourne, you're going to get kind of a wild, quicker combinations type style. But all signs do point to Charles Johnson right now for me. This will be a little bit of a step up, and I do think he gets it done though. I don't know if he finds the knockout. I think it's definitely possible, but right now I'm just going to ride Charles Johnson as the pick.
Yeah, I hate to pick against O'Day Osbourne. O'Day started training in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, so back in my home state, and one of my buddies would train with him at Pura Vida BJJ, so that's hard to pick against him, but I got to keep my honesty to you guys, and I don't think he's going to win this fight. I think Charles Johnson is just better as many ways as the fight will take him, and I think he'll be able to control the fight. O'Day, he's all action. I mean, he's southpaw fast, but he just leaves his hands down, leaves himself open to getting hit on the feet. He's super powerful, though. I mean, I don't know. Maybe the under is a way to look at this one. I know it's at 1.5, but look at O'Day Osbourne's fights. Like, they're pretty much over in the first round. In the UFC, he's only had one fight get past the first round, and it went to decision.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, he's all action. He's going to come at you, and he's going to leave himself open to getting hit. So, will Charles Johnson be able to capitalize on that? He's not like a potent, devastating punisher. Like Tyson Nam's probably got better finishing ability on the feet than Charles Johnson. Charles Johnson is fast. He can pick his shots. He's been training at Tiger Muay Thai, getting that Muay Thai right, getting those kicks right, getting those hands right. So everything points to Charles Johnson for me. Makes his debut against Muhammad Mokaev and, doesn't get finished. Doesn't really look like he was ever in a big danger in that one. So yeah, I like Charles Johnson, but it's always hard to pick against O'Day Osbourne.
Yeah.
He wrestled at Carroll University, which was about 30 minutes from where I grew up, and I took a visit there once. So
nice.
It's tough to say he's going to lose, but I got to keep it 100 with you guys. So I'm going to take Charles Johnson, probably inside the distance. Honestly, I mean, I don't think O'Day would ever, just accept like a decision loss. Like, I just don't see him taking that. He does have one on his record, but I think, even if he gets controlled for like a round, he's going to come out the next round and he's going to throw everything he has at you. So yeah, probably inside the distance. He could get it done either way. O'Day's been subbed. He's been knocked out. So probably Charles Johnson inside the distance is a route that I'll probably take. But that will all be finalized at the end of the week, and you can get that in the Double A Premium.